What's the scariest level of discipline you can imagine? I'm not talking about waking up early or hitting the gym. I'm talking about a level of focus so intense, so unshakable, that it looks almost superhuman. It's the kind of discipline that builds empires, creates masterpieces, and defines legacies. Today, we're going to explore what that actually looks like, how it's achieved, and how you can start building a fraction of that power in your own life. This isn't about hustle culture or burnout. It's about becoming the architect of your own reality. Let's start with a concept called monk mode. Imagine completely disappearing from the world as you know it. No social media, no parties, no distractions. Just you and your goal. Now, this might sound extreme, and it is, but think about the greatest minds in history. You have to be willing to give up the good to achieve the great. The scariest discipline isn't about adding more tasks to your day. It's about ruthlessly eliminating everything that doesn't serve your primary objective. You need to know, with absolute certainty, what you want. The most disciplined people on the planet don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. But to the person living it, it's a high-performance machine designed for one purpose: progress. The ability to do deep, focused work is becoming increasingly rare, and therefore, increasingly valuable. If you didn't get the result you wanted, you analyze your performance, identify your mistakes, and create a plan to improve. This level of self-awareness is rare. Most people, as egos, are too fragile to admit they were wrong or that they didn't try hard enough. The truly disciplined person sees failure not as a personal indictment, but as data. It's valuable feedback that tells them what not to do next. They are their own harshest critic, not out of self-hatred, but out of a relentless desire for growth. So, is this level of discipline even healthy or desirable for everyone? Probably not. And that's okay. But we can all learn from its principles. Start by making a promise to yourself and keeping it. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier. Maybe it's reading 10 pages a day. The size of the promise doesn't matter as much as the act of keeping it. Each time you follow through, you build self. You prove to yourself that you are someone who does what they say they will do. Ultimately, the scariest level of discipline isn't about punishment or self. It's the act of prioritizing your future self over your present self's fleeting desires. But they reward the deep, profound satisfaction of building a life on your own terms is worth it. So, I challenge you, what is one small act of discipline you can commit to today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Write it down. Tell someone. Take that first step. Because the journey to the scariest level of discipline doesn't start with a giant leap. It starts with a single, intentional step. It's about proving to yourself, one day at a time, that you are in control. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on building an intentional life. See you in the next one. Have you ever wondered what separates the good from the truly great? It's not just talent. It's not just luck. Today, we're going to dive into what I call the scariest level of discipline you've ever seen. This isn't just about waking up early or hitting the gym. So, what is this scary level of discipline? It's the ability to do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not, without any external validation. It's a quiet, internal force. Think of the elite athlete who trains for hours in an empty stadium, long after everyone else has gone home. Think of the writer who pens thousands of words every single day, facing a blank page with the same determination, regardless of inspiration. They aren't looking for applause. Their reward is the work itself, and the progress it brings. This level of discipline is built on a few core principles. Willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. The most disciplined people in the world know this. So, they don't depend on it. Instead, they build systems and habits that make the right choices, the easy choices. For example, if your goal is to eat healthier, you don't just hope you'll resist junk food. You create a system. The system runs on autopilot, preserving your precious willpower for the moments you truly need it. Let's talk about the scary part. If you can barely focus for 10 minutes, don't try to work for 3 hours straight. Each time you honor your commitment, no matter how small, you are casting a vote for your new identity. You are building trust with yourself. Over weeks and months, these tiny wins compound into a force of habit that becomes your new normal. Third, build systems and routines that automate your good habits, so you don't have to rely on willpower alone. Fourth, be prepared to embrace periods of solitude and focus, drawing validation from your own progress, not from others. Have you ever wondered what separates the good from the truly great? It's not just talent or luck. Today, we're diving deep into what I call the scariest level of discipline. The kind that forges champions, builds empires, and transforms ordinary people into legends. This isn't about just waking up early or hitting the gym. It's about building a fortress of focus so impenetrable that nothing, and I mean nothing, can distract you from your mission. So, what does this extreme discipline look like? Imagine a person who plans their day not just by the hour, but by the minute. Every action has a purpose. It's the entrepreneur who works 18-hour days, sacrificing social events and short-term comfort for a long-term vision that only they can see. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds exhausting. That's not a life. That's a prison. And from the outside, it can certainly look that way. But here's the secret. For those who achieve this level of discipline, it's the ultimate form of freedom. When your actions are perfectly aligned with your deepest goals, every moment feels meaningful. How do you start building this level of discipline? It doesn't happen overnight. It starts with one small, unbreakable promise to yourself. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier without hitting snooze. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book every night. Each time you keep that promise, you lay another brick in the fortress of your discipline. The next step is to get crystal clear on your why. Why do you want this? What is the grand vision you're working towards? This why is your fuel. Write it down. Look at it every single day. Let it be the first thing you see in the morning and the last thing you see at night. At the SAM, you're not just supposed to be working. You are scheduled to work on a specific, high-priority task for 90 minutes. This transforms your day from a series of reactions to a series of intentional actions. You're no longer at the mercy of your whims. You are the architect of your day. People with this level of discipline don't see failure as an endpoint. They are obsessed with improvement, not perfection. They analyze their performance, identify weaknesses, and create a plan to strengthen them. This objective analytical approach removes the emotion from setbacks and turns every experience, good or bad, into fuel for future success. It's a relentless pursuit of better. This level of discipline is scary because it's rare. It's scary because it demands everything from you. It requires you to say no to 100 good things, to say yes to the one great thing you reach chasing. It means being misunderstood by people who don't share your vision. But the reward is a life of profound achievement and fulfillment. It's the power to shape your reality, to take a dream from your mind and make it real in the world. It's not about being a robot. It's about becoming the most effective, purposeful version of yourself. So, I challenge you today. What is one small, unbreakable promise you can make to yourself? What is one distraction you can eliminate from your environment right now? Start there. Build the foundation, brick by brick. The path to the scariest level of discipline begins with a single, intentional step. It's a journey, not a destination, and it's a journey worth taking. The results will not just change your life, they will astound you. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on unlocking your potential. Let me know in the comments what your first step will be. I'll see you in the next one.